All praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle Elders in New York, GMS, and all salutations to you all around the world. This teaching truth, put your lives on the line for it. Shalom to you, Series Aqua. My name is Maya Ka'ala Bungad with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. I'd like to make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites. We are Israelites. Black is a color, not a nationality. All right, nobody's walking the earth black like shoe polish. All right, Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, speckled birds. Speckled birds are Israelites who look like other nations, but their fathers' paternal bloodline go back to 12 patriarch Israel. We are not fitting with any terrorist groups. We're not fitting with any other Israelite groups. All right, so you had this video right here. A man was swallowed by what he says humpback whale. All right.
For the police officer.
All right. What he says so I got distracted by the noise. All right, but all right. So he said he got swallowed by a whale. All right. So you got a lot of people they ignorant, like to say, well, I don't believe in the Bible, especially about Jonah being swallowed by a fish. All right. I'll read this Matthew chapter 19, verse 26. It says, "But Yahweh shall be held in sin. I don't know, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." Right, man. All right. So everything is Yahweh can do as he want, man. All right. A guy could jump off the roof of 15 floors, man. Well, from the roof as high, but roof or 15 floor, which way you want to have it, have your way, tomato, tomato. But all right. And he could still live, man. He'd be all messed up, jacked up, bones broken, everything, man. He just be in the hospital. He just gonna take about like 3 to 5 years to heal up. All right, or he just simply just bounce like 2 or 3 times. Be a little bruised or don't be bruised, man. Yahweh controls the death, life. He has control of life and death, man. All right, but he could do anything he want, man. All right, it says right here, Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Should the unfaith make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Right. So what if you don't believe, man? Right. So what you don't believe? That don't mean it didn't happen. And recently Daggers who I was watching Garfield lately. And I'm gonna get on him, man, because him and Dr. Maya, this old bugged out Negro woman. All right, trying to debunk the curses in Deuteronomy 28. Their foolishness and stuff. But on their garbage show, they always talking is the Bible. Then he got some Edomite. He always like to say, Jacob is a mythal, but basically Jacob just a male character. He can't disprove Jacob is this, All right, so it's just all this foolishness and stuff, man. And all right, let me see. All right, but like I said, like I just read, so what if you don't believe, man? All right, because really you can't do nothing against this truth, man. All right, because how he's going to show his power, man. All right, he gonna keep bringing out the chariots, which you black conscious people, you ignore that. All right, you like call it spooky, but you don't want to talk about the chariots. Who operate on chariots in the sky? All right, you stay away from that. You stay away from certain tribes of Africa do Hebraic customs. All right, it says on Luke 21:15, "For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries should not be able to gainsay nor resist." And here's a good example of it, man. All right, but let me get this for hold on. All right, it's like a teenager and a dog here, so You hear any loud background noise a lot. All right, so it said copyright disclaimer section 107 copyright at 1977 allowance made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research. All right, so this falls under education, research, and commenting. All right, so I not made any profit off this video clip I'm about to play. All right, so let me get this scripture if I play the video clip. Because these scoffers like to say, "Oh, how come man been swallowed by a fish or it say fish in the scriptures, right? But it don't say whale anything, all right? Let's see, yeah, so it says right here, Jonah 1:17. Now Yahweh have prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah. Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. All right. So it dog. All right, dog. All right.
Strong's H1709. Dog.
Dog, a fish. All right. It has timid, squirming, fish collectively. Fish. All right. And you have to remember, man, this during ancient times, man. You have to remember there's some animals that Esau haven't discovered, man. All right, so you don't know what type of fish this is, man. All right, so this man, all right, stuff you know what type of fish this was, right? Something you want to see in your nightmares, man. All right. You don't know what type of fish it is, anything, man. All right, but how had creatures that people haven't discovered yet, just basically telling you, right? So, it could be some type of real, they say, prehistoric fish, but all right. So people they scoff at that. How come man still allowed to feed the fish 3 days? All right, but okay. So I'm about to play this clip. All right. So again, do not own this clip and get Will Smith out of there. All right. I hate losing clips. Anyway, so I'm gonna play this clip right here. All right.
Google Fi, a phone plan by Google. Meet Simply Unlimited, our most affordable plan for unlimited data.
Officer, so everyone is.
Right, so this clip is owned by WCVB Channel 5 Boston. All right. The owner uses this clip for education purposes to illustrate a point. All right. So what's the guy? All right, so there you go.
But this one comes with eyewitnesses.
Who's trying to get me out?
Still in scrubs from his trip to the hospital, Michael Packard has pains in his legs and a story of biblical proportions. Packard was diving off his lobster boat, was near the bottom when he says all of a sudden he felt as if he'd been hit by a truck.
And everything went black. And all I could feel was just muscle and skin all around me.
Packard says he was in total darkness and he could feel the whale's movement in the water. But at first, he didn't realize what was happening.
It was like, did I just get bit by a shark? Or, no, it's not a shark. I'm in a whale's mouth.
You figured that out while you're inside the whale?
Yes.
He struggled, thought about his wife and 2 sons, and thought he might die. Then, after about 20 or 30 seconds, he says the whale spit him out.
And then all of a sudden, I saw light and white water everywhere. And all of a sudden, I was thrown from his mouth. He was shaking his head, trying to eject me out of his mouth.
Packard's shipmate saw him come flying out of the water. The captain of a charter boat that was nearby says he did too.
Wasn't sure what it was. Then when I saw the white flipper fin on the side, I go, that's a whale. And then all of a sudden I see Mike feet first coming out of the water like this.
I think I was in shock a bit. I had to actually pull over and call him back and say, what did you tell me?
Packard says the whale was a humpback about 35 to 40 feet long that might have mistaken his scuba bubbles for a school of fish. He says the last thing he saw was the whale's tail swimming away.
As soon as I landed in the water and was floating there in excruciating pain, I was like, oh my God, I'm alive.
All right, so hey man, nothing's impossible, man. Well, with your house, he can do what he want, man. All right, but in the Book of Jonah, it don't say whale, say fish. All right, so you don't know what type of fish was um alive back there. All right, this ain't no damn salmon or tuna, no sailfish or nothing like this, man. All right, this is a big giant fish. All right, big giant ancient fish. All right, species. All right, was Yahweh has reserved. All right, that you don't know about, man. All right, Yahweh had all types of variety of creatures, man. All right, some look gruesome, some look beautiful, man. They all had their purposes, man. You know, but I hope you've been edified, and hey, nothing is impossible with Yahweh. Make him do as he will, man. All right, so again, hope you've been edified, and shalom.